Hey guys, what's going on? James here, Jimmy Screens, Mr. Chilla. After making that video last night and pulling all those plants, sorry for all the bad reflections, holy crap. I went ahead and decided, see, here's where I had pulled everything out of. You can see the detritus still in some of there. Didn't do no water change or nothing, but that Brazilian sword that was like right over in here, I went ahead and moved it, but the thing was, it wasn't just one plant, it was a whole bunch of plants combined. I don't know how well I can get it through here or not, but see, this is all Brazilian sword here, and even some new little runners right here too. So I went ahead and moved it over into that corner, and the same with that. I believe that's money work in the back. I put it back over there. And then that was pretty much it for that side of it. Everything else is the same. I was going to actually attempt to move this big Amazon, but I think that would have been a big mistake trying to do that. Only due to the fact that it is anchored down seriously. If I were to pull that thing out, I probably would have a big mess due to the fact that I would imagine it was going to pull my entire substrate. Root structure on that thing has got to be at least as wide as that plant, if not wider. So the only other thing I went ahead and did was I took all the kabumba. You see some of the roots over here still, and I had placed it over here in the back corner since the jungle violet is no longer. So that's where it is. Now you can actually see the japonica. It was very rarely seen. Still doing its thing, barely, but it's still there. And then these are all brand new baby crypts that keep emerging. And you just get down here without shaking the camera too much, but you can see all these new crypts off of this big mother plant right here that are popping up. And when I mean popping up, they're popping up everywhere. See, there's one right there in the back. These two. There's one right there. And if I'm not mistaken, there's one actually popping up behind that log. So, and that was the other thing. You notice I took out the big rock. So now you see all log. And the same thing with over here. I don't know if you noticed it last night. But I took out the rock over here too. So now I have zero rock in here. Sorry for that crazy reflection. That's the Aquatics from the reef. So now you see actually the wood and everything. Alright, so that's the one cool thing I did. And then over here, I had taken some more of those Brazilian swords and I actually put them inside the 20 gallon back here. So now I've got some of them in here. Just because there was so many of those plants. So that's that. Alright, and then over here, look what I did. I cleaned off the glass. And that's all I did. I have not done the water change. No water change. I am just letting nature take its course and seeing what happens. And if you notice, I see rock. You guys see that? I'm seeing a lot of rock. And a lot of less green. Look at this. So that critter right there and that other big one, they are banging this rock away. It is just getting amazing. Look at that! Look at this rock. It's just going away. So really loving that. And for the record, this is the Samsung Note 2 that I'm doing the video on. So you gotta love this thing. And I haven't done any settings to it whatsoever. It's just doing its own auto settings and changing as it goes. So pretty awesome. Overflow is doing great. My Blinny ended up in there the other day. The black overflow, actually, Mr. Lawnmower over here. Look what else I added back. Check out how clean that is. That was after I forgot about it for one day, so actually it was in the vinegar and water for 3 days. If you go back and look at my videos, this thing was trashed in coralline. I did not scrub it, I did not do anything. All I did was drop it in vinegar and water, more vinegar, and that was it. Once I realized, oh yeah, that's in the vinegar, I took it out of there, and all I did was rinse it off with hot water, and that's exactly how it came out. Amazing, super clean, and working just like a beast. Love it. The magic mushroom, I had found him, actually he was in the power head right here, not in it, just around it. So he is down inside this bucket now. I guess you're not going to be able to see it, but he is inside there. That's like my bucket for attaching the mushrooms to rocks. So all his little buddies are surrounding him over here, looking really sweet. So yeah, I'm digging out this note. It just picks up these crazy colors. It does one heck of a job. Amazing. One thing I noticed is, see how it's got the blue-green here? That mushroom, when he was up inside the, well, not inside, but like I said, on the power head, he was totally blue-green. He didn't have none of this brown or anything to him, so I thought that was pretty funny how that worked out. Got that bad boy. He is off his plug. See, there's this plug. He just kind of did his own thing, and there he is, just kind of mounted on his own little situation. Digging it. The pulsing Xenia had stopped pulsing for quite some time, and now all of a sudden it wants to pulse. It was real small, tiny. I thought for sure it was just done, but doing good. There's that super crazy coral. I keep forgetting the name of it, but apparently that's like one of the more seriously mean corals to other corals. Looking really beast. Huge. Clammy, looking like a beast. Look at the colors on this guy. Ooh, he is just banging in color. I don't know how well it's going to show up on computer screens and whatnot, but he is one sexy clam, I'll tell you that. And then everything else, of course, is looking pretty awesome. So this green hair had no effect on any of this stuff, which is really good. Really happy about that. So that's all I got, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. I know I'm making crazy videos everywhere. If somebody could tell me why this bird's nest is making all these crazy bubbles on it, I'd really appreciate it. Nobody's ever commented every time I've asked, but hopefully somebody will. I keep reading that it's just like a freak of nature, but look at that. Totally bizarre, and it's not just that one. This one in the back is doing the exact same. See that? That is just very strange, weird stuff. But if anybody knows why it's doing that, I'd like to know. Alright? Alright, guys. With that, have a great weekend. Happy Saturday. I'll talk to you all later. Bye-bye.